Hey, I'm Karyn Singer. I'm a filmmaker. I'm a writer. I'm a fangirl. I am crazy about Glee. I am all up in the Glee business, so just watch out. Um, and I grew up in a conservative region just north of Los Angeles. I went to Lutheran elementary school and junior high school. I went to Baptist high school. And when I was 16, I realized that I liked girls. And I didn't know who to talk to about it. I felt like if I talked to my friends about it, they would like not want to be my friend, you know, like, and church and school were like all I had really going for me, you know. That was my social structure, and so I kind of kept it in, and I didn't know what to do with it. And then as I graduated, I went to junior college, which, by the way, community college is everything community makes it out to be. It is awesome. Although we did not have a really epic paintball situation, which, come on, man. Where is that in my life? But at that point in time, I started taking theater classes. I did some drama stuff, and I met some very, very amazing people. And when I look back now on that point in time in my life, like in my core group of friends, we had every element of the LGBT dynamic, and so it was kind of a cool experience that we were all figuring our business out at that time, even though we were at different stages of, you know, like presenting ourselves to the world and like accepting ourselves. It was kind of a cool experience, so just I just want to encourage you, like, if you're feeling like there's something about yourself that's different, you know. When I was younger, when I was just like when I was like 2, my parents divorced, and so growing up in the 80s, like, it was divorce wasn't quite as like common, at least not in my school, like. So I remember we were doing like this project with Christmas ornaments, and the kid was handing out the stuff, and I was like, oh, I need to make 2 because I have to make one for my mom and my dad. And the kid was like, well, no, you take one home and you share it on your Christmas tree. And I was like, no, we have 2. I have 2 families. It's so weird. And I remember feeling like that was like a thing. And then when I was in junior high school, I was part of the nerd herd because there was 3 of us that weren't cool enough to hang out with everybody else. And you know, I didn't have anything super traumatic going on, but there's always something that makes you feel set apart and different from everybody else. And in some cases it's extreme, and in some cases you feel like it's just like there's nobody like you. And the truth of it is that you're not the only one. There's always going to be somebody else out there who can relate to you. And there's always going to be somebody else out there who loves you and cares about you. And just remember that. Remember that even when you're at like, even whatever stress is going on, if you're in high school and you're having to sort out your like life path and your career business, and you've got the pressure of graduation and college acceptance and all that stuff on you, just relax and breathe, and just remember to be yourself, to keep your eye on that goal, that dream that you have, even if like your life situation kind of has you set up to where maybe you have to do like a school thing, like because your parents are doing something with school or whatever, and like whatever that is, just keep your eye on the prize, I guess is what I want to say, like, and know that if you keep those dreams in mind and those goals in mind, and you're true to yourself, and you aspire to be who you want to be, that's going to keep moving you. And all the crap that happens along the way is going to happen, and it's going to fall to the wayside, and then later on you're going to look back and you're like, oh man, remember when that happened? That was crazy, man. And particularly for me, because I was such a TV kid and I love movies and all that stuff, when life gets tough and weird and crazy, just think about like your favorite movie and the weirdest scene in it that just like makes you laugh. Like, think about your favorite comedy. Think about the nuttiest scene in a movie that just makes you laugh, and realize that the reason that scene exists is because some writer somewhere had some crazy thing happen to them, and then later on in their life there was like, oh man, this is where I get to apply this thing that was like nuts in my life, and I can like put it to something and bring joy to other people through it. So like what I'm saying is, just when life gives you lemons, who wants to make lemonade? That's not even the phrase, but it's awesome. But no, like seriously, like just know that the crap life gives you, you're going to be able to use that later. And even if you don't get into any kind of like artistic profession or anything, like it helps you, it shapes you, it makes you grow. And even if it's rough right now, just know that you're not alone, and life gets better. As trite and cliche as it sounds, it does. So keep calm, carry on. Any other slogans you can throw in there, go for it. Just do it. All of it. And it does.